Snake, what's wrong? I thought you were good with dogs.
How dare you? What's up, everybody? Badassgamez. Welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. Now I'm going to explain some stuff here. I'm submitting to the torture. Why? Because you'll see.
You win.
We're going to follow a particular storyline if you submit to this torture. And I'm playing on the normal mode.
So, you're human after all. The torture will stop as I promised. But I'll take the woman in return. I'll have my fun with her before I kill her.
Meryl.
I hope you can still look at yourself in the mirror, my friend.
Alright, I'm being dragged off to my chamber now, and basically the idea here is I want to submit to the torture because, for one thing, I'm playing on the normal mode and I want to play on the hard and the extreme modes, and when I submit to this I will also get a particular item at the very end of this game that will make going through the hard and extreme modes somewhat easy. Okay, because you're not given a map in those modes, so this item is going to help out immensely. Okay, so here I am in the chamber. We found the DARPA chief. We're about to go through some cutscenes. They're going to explain that the DARPA chief looks like he's been dead for a while, but he died today. Okay, that's what this conversation that's going to go on right here. Now look how long this thing is. Oh my goodness, it just takes forever. So basically what's going to happen is I'm not going to have to run into any more torture. So if you didn't submit and you actually went to the torture test, then you may need to go back through torturing again in order to get through this. But I'll show you how to make sure that you do not worry about having to do it more than twice. Okay, since I submitted, I didn't have to do it even once. And we need to get out of this cell that they put me in. See, look how long these conversations are. It's ridiculous. If you want to watch these cinematics, or if you want to watch these conversations, there's an annotation in the upper left-hand corner where you can click and watch. I highly recommend it. The story is pretty good. Okay, so in order to get out of here, one thing you can do is you don't really necessarily need to do this, but if you call Otacon, you'll ask him for some help, and he'll come help you get out of this thing. Alright, so he's going to come here. We can annoy the crap out of this guard. Just sit here and knock on the wall. You shut up. I don't have to do crap. Freedom of speech, buddy. Okay, he's gonna go and... yeah, he's having an issue with his bowels.
Oh, my stomach! Oh, damn it!
While he's gone, if you didn't call Otacon, one thing you can do is hide underneath the bed, and then he'll come into the room, and then you can beat him up and leave. So the door will be open, you can leave. Another thing that the one thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for Otacon. He's going to bring me some items that are going to be useful. One last thing you can do is just, if you can't figure any of that out, is just wait. The cyborg ninja will come and break you out of your cell. But we're going to do this route right here.
Hey, I'm here!
Where?
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
So in this conversation, Otacon gave me a couple of items. He gave me a handkerchief from Sniper Wolf. That's going to come in handy. You'll see here in a little bit. The Ketchup is also going to come in handy right now because we're going to use that as just basically it's going to look like I'm bleeding out. I'm dying. So once you use the Ketchup, what you want to do is select it and hit the circle button, and then do not move. Just lay dead. Okay, make sure the guard is not looking when you're doing this, otherwise he'll know what's up. Alright, see, he doesn't know what's going on, so he's gonna come in and check it out. Alright, let's knock him out real quick. Okay, that probably counts as getting caught, but that doesn't really matter. Alright, now that we made it out of there, what we want to do is we want to select our level 6 card. For some reason, they didn't take that away from me. But all of your items are right here in this red box. So grab all that stuff, and then you get all your stuff back. Now, if you did not submit to the torture and you actually endured it, then you want to search through your inventory and throw the timed bomb out. Campbell will call you and let you know that there's a timed bomb in there, but since I submitted, it's not in there. All right, so let's go ahead and use a chaff grenade so we can get out of here. And this area is going to look familiar. In fact, that guard is still in the same building. You may have recognized that guard from somewhere else. Let's drop this thing. I want to get around these cameras. And let's go through some of these rooms. There's some new items in some of these places. Like, there's the ration still underneath that. I don't think I need a ration. I'm pretty sure I've got good life going on here. Alright, but underneath this bed, there's a couple of chaff grenades we can grab. Okay, and then there's also some of the same items that we saw previously down here. Now, we're going to want to stack up because we're not going to be coming back to this section until our next playthrough. So, by the end of the game, we won't be coming back here. Alright, so I've got all the stuff that I really wanted to grab. Let's go over here to this elevator. Make sure I don't get seen. Alright, it doesn't really matter if they see you because they're just turrets. Turrets don't actually call guards, they just shoot at you. I'm gonna go down to the basement. This is going to be, or I'm going down to the basement too. This is going to be the armory, so I can stock up on some stuff. Alright, get the SOCOM out because there's some guards here. They take 4 shots apiece. He drops stuff, but that's fine. I'm in the armory. I'm about to pick up like everything. Stun grenades, those are gonna be extremely useful here soon, and you'll see why. And get rid of these guards before I get caught. Alright. So let's go through all of these rooms and try to get as much ammunition as I can possibly carry. This is PSG-1 ammo. Probably didn't even need it. Oh god, why did I get seen? Let's use the famous. Alright, so in order to prevent... I'm just going to go into this room right here. Oh, they saw me go in here anyway, so never mind. Ah, why'd you get down? See, it's so hard to do this thing where you run with the gun. Because sometimes you hit the duck button. Wow, I'm just playing terribly. Oh my god. Alright, I'll see you guys back at the spot. Alright guys, I'm back here picking up some PSG-5 ammo, or PSG-1 ammo, and yeah, I'm not going to hit those wires this time. There's definitely some laser beams there, and that's why I was crawling and stuff. I didn't turn on my thermal goggles because I kind of knew where they're at, but I'll turn them on just so that way you guys can see where it was at. Yeah, so, now let's go ahead and leave through here. I'm going to go into this room right here and get some of this other ammo, some C4. Okay, I don't need any more of that. Oh, here comes the guard, so let's light him up. Oh, he saw me! Why the heck does this always happen? Don't try to shoot him from right in front of you, huh? Dang it. I'm just blowing sack today. Okay, so if you get caught right here, one thing you can do in order to avoid all this stuff is just to zone through here. For some reason, enemies don't know how to zone in a lot of these games, so... It's a great way to just drop all the stuff that's chasing you, so... Try not to be as clumsy as I have been, and you probably won't get chased around, so... Alright, let's go in here and pick up all this stuff now. Some grenades. I would like some stun grenades, but that's fine. There's actually another area where I can grab some stun grenades. Pick up some SOCOM bullets. I'm stocked up on those things. And lastly, let's get some... Whoa, I almost ran through that. I almost got caught again just now, people. And I didn't have any issue with this. I don't know why I keep checking those. I didn't have any issue with this when I was practicing, so I don't know what's up with me, man. Maybe I'm nervous. Probably the case, but whatever.
What was that noise?
That was one of your partners dying, but that's cool. Let's go through here and pick up whatever else I can find in here. Looks like I'm nice and stacked up on a lot of this stuff. That was very close. I shouldn't have even tried that. Okay, let's go ahead and head on up to the first floor. We gotta traverse all the way back to the place that we were before I got caught by Sniper Wolf. Okay, here we are on the tank hangar. Now, we can go through this part without having to worry about the laser beams. They have them disabled right now. And this is going to take us out into the canyon. Now, the entire area is still covered with Claymore mines. So what you're going to want to do is use the mine detector, or you can use the thermal goggles, it doesn't matter. I think it's easier now that there's a lot more Claymores to get through this if you use the mine detector. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of these Claymores. And I believe I'm full on Claymores now. Yeah, I have 14 of 14, so I don't need to pick up any more. Alright, just avoid all the yellow and the red, of course. Except for this one. You can walk underneath these cameras, clearly. Alright, so now we're going to go into the nuclear warhead storage building. And I believe that since I submitted to the torture, I am now subject to sneezing, which will cause enemies to come for me. I don't think I need a ration, but I want to come up here and check. I think I have full life still. No, let's go ahead and gank that ration. So be careful in here. I would just avoid the enemies as much as possible if I were you, because if you sneeze and they hear you, then they're probably going to find you. I'll show you how to actually get away from all of them, even if that happens. You should put on your gas mask if that happens and go up into this truck. Not underneath it, but up here, and then just duck. Yeah, see, there I am sneezing. So, but if you hide here, even after you're caught, and even after you're, they're firing at you and everything, you can hide right here, and eventually the warning will go away. If you have your gas mask and you have plenty of rations, you should be able to survive that. Alright, now we gotta wait for these patrols. I'm gonna try to stay away from as many people as possible, because I am actually sneezing. Okay, I gotta wait for that guy on the far end to go down. There we go, okay. Some more chap grenades, which is cool. And I don't want to get seen by this guy up here. I'm trying to get to the elevator. And I want to get there before I sneeze again and actually get this guy coming over to me. Here he comes. That sucks. I can't use weapons in here, by the way. All my weapons are no use, except for chaff grenades. So as you can see, sneezing is really hindering my progress through this. But that's okay, we're going to get something here soon that's going to stop the sneezing. Alright, so let's go all the way down to the basement 2. We don't need to go down here, but I'm going down here so I can collect a bunch of items. We got a level 6 access card now. We can go through all these doors and collect everything. And there's an interesting piece of equipment in here that we can get. So let's use the gas... actually, let's just use the card for now. And try to get as much stuff as possible. Stun grenades, those are good. We need some stun grenades. And I don't think there's anything in this room, so I'm not going to go in there. Gas mask, we're going to need a chaff grenade. Oh, you found me, whatever. Body armor, that's the one thing that I was talking about, okay? So, now we got some body armor. Running around without a gas mask again. Let's go in here, we get some Nikita missiles if you need them. I keep forgetting to put my gas mask on, but it's sort of tedious to keep switching between the two things. And there's nothing in this room. And up in here we got a couple of things that we can grab. We got chaff grenades, which I kind of need. Let's try to avoid these cameras all around here. Awesome. So we got some body armor now. This is going to reduce the amount of damage we take from bullets. And that's going to be kind of useful here in the future, of course. And I'll show you I'll show you when the best time to use it is, because we're about to do a boss fight where getting shot will take away a lot of damage. Alright, we have the second floor basement clear. Let's go to the first floor basement. You do need to go here, but you don't have to search around. I am going to search around while I'm here. Let's get out my SOCOM, because there's going to be a guard right up around in here. It's going to be taxing my gig. 2 shots is enough to do him in. Let's go pick up all this stuff if I have any room for anything. I'm pretty sure I don't. Do I have full life? Yes, I do. Alright, let's go to the other side real quick. I know I didn't get that last door on that side. I'll get that. Diazepam. We actually didn't get our diazepam back after we got caught. Okay, they took that away from us. I'm not sure why, but inside of this room we find some medicine, which is cold medicine, so we can stop sneezing if we use that. Definitely useful, because we don't want to be sneezing and giving away our location. Alright, here comes a guard. I'm going to take him out as soon as he comes through this door. Didn't even know what hit him, man. Alright, let's go through this door and just a bunch of Nikita missiles, FAMAS, okay. We have everything that we want in here then. Now we're gonna go through the same area where we fought Psycho Mantis. Fortunately, there is no Psycho Mantis to deal with. The room is empty. And let's see if there's any items right here that I can grab. Some SOCOM bullets, because I used them. Let's go out here. Now, once again, out here, we can go all the way over here to find some of the items that we found before. You can use the night vision goggles if you're having a hard time to seeing NVG. Okay, the ration there, and I believe there's SOCOM bullets down here that I probably don't need. Okay, and then let's go through this tunnel. I'm going to be equipping the Handkerchief, because the Handkerchief is going to basically act like the box that I had peed on before. It's going to make the dogs like me without needing to run around inside of a box, so I'll just check to make sure that I don't need any of the items that are around here. There's FAMAS ammo over there, and then up here there is some PSG-1 ammo. Down here, if it's dark, I'm sorry, I'm not going to use it. I want the Handkerchief out. Let's go underneath here because I know that there's an item in here that I can pick up. Alright, some ration, FAMAS ammo, PSG-1, and some diazepam. So diazepam is going to be useful here soon. And now I'm fully stocked on diazepam too. We're almost back to where I got caught. Now, this is the area where we fought Sniper Wolf. When you approach this blood puddle, you're going to get a cutscene from Meryl. I'm just going to skip over all this stuff. Remember, if you want to watch these cutscenes, you can click the annotation in the upper left-hand corner. Now, the cutscenes are pretty good. They're just really lengthy and full of a bunch of dialogue that really isn't necessary, but still, the story's really good. I recommend you do watch them. Alright, now going through here, there's only one item right there, and be careful, there's another item. Right over here, there's a ration, but not just a ration, there's also a turret guarding it, so I wouldn't go approach that. Now, a lot of the items that were in here before are kind of gone. I'm not sure if it's because I picked them up or if they despawned for this part of the game, but there's some ammo underneath the steps. There's nothing up the steps. Let's go through this door and into the communications tower. We finally made it to the communications tower. Alright, now this part's going to be very, very fun for me, at least. I'm going to go through this door. I'm going to pick my chaff grenade, okay? Or not my chaff grenades. I want the stun grenades, because this camera's going to find you anyway. And it's going to call a bunch of guards. Now, do not forget to grab that rope. Whoops. Time to throw a stun grenade. The stun grenades are going to come in very handy because it's going to knock these guys out as you're climbing these steps. I'm just going to toss it every once in a while. I got 18 total. I had 18 total stun grenades. It doesn't knock them out for very long, and you will run into guards as you're climbing the steps. This is going to keep all of them at bay. Alright, so now there are a bunch of stories. There are like 27 or 28, maybe 30 stories on here. You cannot go through that door right now because it's sealed on the other side by ice. We'll break that away later, but for now we still have to continue climbing this stairwell. Alright, just try to avoid these guys. They may hit you, but if you keep the stun grenades up, then you won't have too hard of a time getting up these steps. We don't necessarily need the stun grenades after this point, so that's why I'm kind of just using them up. It's a lot easier to get through here when you're tossing these stun grenades. Just keep on climbing. Okay, we're at 22. We need to get to 27. 24. 25. 26. And 27. Dang, he's fast. Ow, stupid wall. Have a stun grenade, sir. Alright, once we get to here, there's a ration there. Let's go ahead and use that. And then tap circle on here to climb up a ladder. The guards don't mind. That takes some talent, Snake. Alright, let's go on to the rooftop. There's a cutscene here showing us the satellite. Look at that big thing. Communications tower. Alright, and if we come up here, we're gonna get this thing knocked away. Alright, so the cutscene shows some stuff getting blown up. And then you'll end right here where you're supposed to use the rope. Just select the rope and then approach it. Now we're gonna begin our descent mission down the side of the building. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool little aspect of this game. He's coming by and damaging the sides, so that way you have to go through some steam vents in order to make it down to the bottom. This is Campbell telling you how to use the rappel. So basically what he's telling you is press down, hit action, you'll go down. You can also control the direction if you use the directional pad. Now, if you hit the steam, you take a little bit of damage, which is going to happen here soon, I'm sure, at some point. There's a little bit. You can also get hit by the bullets, take away a little bit of damage. You cannot use any items, but there are some rations on here. There's 2 rations around here that you can grab. There's one on the right side, one on the left side as you're coming down here. But that's alright, because there's going to be a ration down here at the bottom. Alright, well, I didn't make it down very gracefully, but that's okay. But remember, you need to start that with full health. If you're having a hard time with that, start with full health, because you can't use a ration on your way down. Alright, so let's use a ration now, because there's a ration right here, or there's a ration over here, I guess. I knew there's a ration around here somewhere. Now, don't go down the bridge. Now, that's what they want you to do, but if you take a look, there's 3 guards guarding this bridge. We need to take them out, and that's what we're going to use the PSG-1 for. If I can select the right thing. I want to face this way. Okay, I want to be on this side of the bridge because they will start firing down here. I'm going to also use the badassgamez. They're going to shoot down the bridge, but they won't shoot to this side, so you can easily take them out from here. 3 shots from the PSG-1 kills one of them. Okay, they run away, but they'll come back. Do the same thing you did before. Alright, so this is why I decided to stay on this side, because this last guy is going to shoot down the bridge, and if I'm not at the end of the bridge, then he will not be hitting me. Alright, they're all taken care of. Now we can cross the bridge. But the Hind and Liquid Snake are going to be making an appearance, and it's going to make it look like you can't move right here, but you can. You can actually control Snake during this little cutscene. You can avoid the damage from him. I probably could have picked up that ration, but that's fine. Here we go, a Stinger launcher. This is what we need, a Stinger missile. This is what we're going to need in order to defeat Liquid in that helicopter. Now, you can go down that way and you'll find that the elevator's out, okay, because the elevator shaft is right here and the opening is up there. But we want to come down here because it's going to trigger a proper cutscene that we need to get through in order to finish this part. Alright, once we find that area, I know it takes a lot. Floor 2 is given away, so okay, now we turn around and climb up to the top. So if the elevator's broken, we can't use it. We would like to use that to get to the roof or down to the floor. I mean, if we can get to the floor, that's even better because then we can move on to the nuclear, or to where Metal Gear Rex is stored. Alright, here we are on the proper floor. We're gonna get a cutscene here. Alright, so this cutscene includes Otacon. Alright. He was sitting right here at this elevator. I'm not sure what he was doing. He might have been moving the boxes so that way he can get up higher. Okay, so here's the elevator. As you can see, I can't use it. And he basically, Snake told Otacon to fix the elevator too. And now we just make a long climb to the top. Be careful because there are turrets. Okay, so I'm gonna take a chaff grenade out. We're gonna toss it at certain intervals here. Okay, so this is the story that has the turret. All right, on the second story, past each turret, toss another chaff grenade. All right, so right here is the story that has the turrets. On the second story, past that, toss the chaff grenade, and try not to run into the grating too. Unless you have the chaff grenades. Otherwise, this makes climbing this thing extremely interesting. Alright, that should have been the last one. When you see 4, I think... Actually, no, I'm wrong. There's another one. Oh, maybe not. I'm sorry. There's no turrets right here, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, make sure you collect these Stinger missiles before you climb the ladder, otherwise you will run out of ammo during the fight. Ration. Do I need to... Yeah, I'll go ahead and take the ration. Okay, can I don't think I can cross over here now. Okay. I wasn't sure. I can't really see that well, so when the camera's sitting like this. Let's go up this ladder. Select the level 6 card so you can come out here, and then we're going to fight Liquid Snake in the helicopter. That's what we're going to use the Stinger for, though. We have as much ammo as possible on this thing. I'm going to try to avoid... Oh, I got hit. That's fine. Select the body armor if you picked it up, because that will reduce the damage that he delivers to you. Now, the idea here is you got to lock onto the helicopter, shoot a Stinger, and then he's going to shoot at you after you do that. This is where I usually hang out, is in this little trench right here, because he has a hard time hitting you from here. Just keep shooting Stinger missiles and going back here to hide. You can tell where he's at because you can look at the mini-map, you see the purple dot. Alright. That tells you where he's at, and you can easily aim your thing. Now, if you're playing on the hard and extreme modes, you won't have the map. But you can use the fact that, the sounds actually come from where he's at. So if you have stereo sound and you have headphones, it'll be very easy for you to determine where he's at. Oh, he got me. There is a way to do this without taking any damage. Of course. There's a way to do a lot of stuff without taking damage. One thing that I'm doing in order to make sure I have a lock is I don't even have to hold my reticle onto him. I'm just kind of moving the reticle onto him and then hitting the... Oh, I just blew myself up. And I died! Wow. Alright guys, well let's go back and try this again.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake?
Well, I'm doing really pitiful today for you guys, but that's cool. I don't care. This is a walkthrough, not a how good am I at this game thing, so... I want to use the body armor in case I get hit, and then I need to use a ration in case I get low on life. Now what happened there is I actually hit myself with the Stinger. Yes, it's possible because I hit the side of a building. I actually hit the side of this tank right here. You can also lean up against the tanks in order to see where the helicopter's at if you are playing in the hard or extreme mode. It makes it easy to see where he's at. Alright, just keep launching Stingers at him. Oh, you weren't supposed to hit me. some reason he does know exactly where I'm at, which is kind of weird, but... I'm gonna get hit by this, aren't I? Nope. Maybe not. Ooh, I can't believe I didn't get hit there, actually. Oh, he hit me. That's cool. Alright, so there are 2 phases to this fight, and the second phase is going to come soon. When you can't target him with the stinger, or when he says nice shot, actually, he just said that, so he's going to be doing it. Right there, see, I can't target him with my stinger. This is going to initiate phase 2. Now, you want to stand over here during this launch, okay, because he's going to blow up this section, of that section over there. And you'll be, you'll avoid all the damage if you stand where you've been where I've been standing the entire time. Alright, so he hasn't actually started phase 2 yet, but what he'll do is he'll hide it behind the down below, so that way you can't target him, and apparently he just doesn't want to do that right now. He's just spraying and praying right now. Alright, so he's probably going to do it right now. Oh no, I knew he was going to hit that rail. So here we go. He's going to duck down, you can't shoot him clearly, right? He's going to pop up at random times, and then that's when you're going to want to launch your stinger. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Now where'd he go? There he is. Get as much damage as I possibly can on him. I'm not sure if that third hit connected, though. So he's down below, he's gonna pop up, and for some reason his aiming sucks when he pops up, which is fine with me. He may also pop up behind one of the objects, like he's gonna probably pop up behind this tank, so I'm not gonna be able to get a shot off when he pops up. But that's okay. See, I can't shoot right now. Even if he comes over this thing, I won't be able to shoot, so I might as well find a new spot. There he goes. He totally dodged that. Good job. Hit him again, so that's good. He's down below now, so we gotta do this whole thing over again. I kinda like to stand over here when he does this, because you're away from all the obstacles that block your stinger missile. There really is no easy way of doing this. It's basically just do what I'm doing. I'm gonna pop up right now. I hit the wrong button again. No, hit him. One more hit. Oh. I'm out of stinger missiles. That's okay. I've been firing like crazy. There is a pickup right here, though, that you can use. Alright, so his life total is now at 0. I want to use a ration and pick this up before I end. So, now he's going to do another attack where he's going to shoot another missile. I'm going to stand over here because it seems like I don't get hit over here, although the entire area gets blown up, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not sure if you can even get hit by this thing, so yeah, but if I stand over here I don't get hit, so I just chill here. That looked very devastating for anything that was standing up there, but I guess Snake's immune to all that. Alright, remember guys, all the cutscenes are in the upper left-hand corner. Thank you very much for watching my Metal Gear Solid walkthrough, and I'll see you guys next time on Badass Games. Take it easy.